What's good, YouTube? I'm Untitled Gaming today. Today I'm bringing you a Masterpiece deck profile. This is actually a deck me and my buddy Zayt have been working on today. We were working on two separate decks, so you're going to see me playing the Beast of Phantom deck that we're still in the process of working on, and then it's also the Masterpiece deck, like I said before. So you'll probably see the Beast of Phantom deck later on this week. So to give you a little bit of an insight, we're not actually playing the Mass Beast skill. I don't think that skill is very good, especially with Mass Beast. I don't think it does enough, especially with the format being still Parasite Moth. If you guys don't know what it does, it triggers the effect whenever your Mass Beast is destroyed by card effect. It tributes the Mass Beast, so very rarely are you actually destroying the Mass Beast by card effect, and I don't think there's too many cards in this game to destroy by the card effect that are currently being played outside of XYZ. So I don't think it's that good. And you're playing like two cards that are pretty much dead in your deck if you are playing that. So this is just a switcheroo build. If you guys don't know what switcheroo does, if you give me one moment, I'll just go to all custom cards, put into this thing here, switcheroo. So this is just a skill that says activate this skill during your main phase once per turn. You can shuffle one card from your hand to the deck, then draw one card. Also flip this skill over, and you can only use this skill twice. So you get to mulligan one card from your hand twice per duel, once per turn. So it's very, very good in this deck. Getting into the nitty gritty of the deck, we're playing 3 of your main boss monster, the Mass Beast. You play 3 just for the tribute fodder off of the pre-prep. I think that's the correct lineup to play for this. I don't think you want to play 2. But you're only ever really going to be summoning 3 because you're going to be using, or 2 because you're only going to be using the third copy as tribute fodder. Playing Triple Breaker the Magical Warrior, that way we can get past pesky Zomas. Feel like it's like the best Zoma destroyer right now, so I would definitely be playing it at 3 in this build since Zoma kind of kills this deck. And then lastly we play the one Kaiku. Kaiku's out the XYZ matchup. Having the main deck out is very nice because if not, then this deck is going to lose the XYZ. Playing Triple Book of Moon. Card's too good not to play. Quick play spell, probably our best quick play spell in the game. Probably one of our best spell cards in general in the game. Like I said before, we're playing 2 Curse of the Mass Beast, and that's just because we don't want to be dead on it too much. Yeah, we can play 3 and switcheroo it back, but I don't want to have too many of these in my hand, especially with pre-prep. So pre-prep's going to be at 3. It's going to grab both of our pieces, if you guys don't know. Pre-prep activates, you add 1 spell, and then you can add the monster in the spell name. But if you don't have either of those targets in your deck, you can't activate this card, so it becomes dead. So that's the reason why switcheroo's in the deck. We played 2 Metal Reflect Slime, which I feel like is a spicy tech for this deck. This is a level 10 trap monster, and it has 3,000 defense points. It can be a wall if you need it to be, and when you're not using it as a wall, you're using it for tribute fodder to bring out your Mass Beast. And then lastly is our triple Zoma, because this card's too good not to be playing as 3 in every deck right now. Side deck is my usual side deck lineup: 2 Cosmic for Moss, 1 Noble Mana Crossout for Mania Bugs and Old Vindictives, 1 Soul Release for the Stall decks, and 2 Soul or Lost Winds. That way we can get past the XYZ matchup. This also helps with other decks like Magnet, another, like, you can crash over Zomas and stuff. It's alright. But yeah, without further ado, I'm going to jump right into this replay. So I think this is the replay I wanted to show you guys. Like I said, I'm playing the Mass Beast deck, and like we're still in the testing phase. I don't think that deck's actually viable at all, but we'll see as we go on. What we can come up with, what we can change. If you guys have any such suggestions for the Mass Beast deck, just let me know. I would love to hear them. But yeah, we're going to get right into this deck showcase. So to give you a little bit of insight with this, it's like show hand, show both. There we go. Like, the deck is kind of cool because, like, right here it looks like he doesn't have anything, but switcheroo is such a strong skill that doesn't even matter. But he's still not even going to use it. He's just going to set all 3, the double book and then the 1 of Zoma. And then during my turn, I'm going to draw into the breaker. Summoning the breaker here, he's going to Book of Moon it and set it face down, to which I have to also set my offerings to the Doomed. He draws for turn, drawing into the Mass Beast, using the Zoma here to summon it. He's saying on end phase, which is fine, because we're testing right now. Attacks into the breaker, and I draw for turn, drawing into the Baphomet. I use Soul Exchange, targeting the Zoma the Spirit. He chains Book of Moon to the Soul Exchange, setting the Zoma so I can't attribute summon the monster, which was very strong. I said the other offerings because at this point I have no opening. Draws into the Curse, uses the switcheroo because he has too many of this spell, and then draws into the breaker. Summons the breaker here, popping the offering, and then attacking directly for 1,600. We'll take the 16 and then draw for turn, drawing into the Book of Moon. Hitting the end phase here, Zoma gets summoned again. And then, 18, 16, sets the other Zoma and then attacks. At this point, we just booked the attacking Zoma, and then we'll take the 1600 direct damage. Going into my turn, it's just a Sphere Kriba, nothing that I can really do, and at this point, it's just like, might as well scoop. Going into game 2 and everything. Yep, starting is pretty strong. Double Zoma, pre-prep, and the Curse of the Mass Beast on his side. So that's all we got over here. And then on my side, I have like Soul Exchanges, Zomas, Books, Baphomet. Using the pre-prep here, he's going to grab back the Curse and the Mass Beast, using the skill to put back the extra ritual, adding the Metal Reflex line to hand, setting 3 trap monsters, and then passing turn. We're going to set our Zoma Spirit, our Book of Moons, and then pass turn because he has no monsters for us to Soul Exchange. Summoning both the Zomas and the Metal Reflex line to the field, and then drawing into the Breaker. Using the Curse of the Mass Beast here to tribute off the Metal Reflex line, he's going to summon out the Mass Beast, which is a strong 3200 beater. Switching both of the Zomas to attack mode, and then attacking directly with the Mass Beast. We summon our own Zoma, and he decides not to play it. We book the Zoma the Spirit, and then he attacks with the other Zoma, to which that also gets booked. Drawing for turn. This is where I feel like I misplayed here. We talked about it afterwards. I set the Exiled Force, and then just attack into the Zoma. And then this is going to make me lose 14, and then he's going to lose 200. But he still has all of his monsters, so I should have honestly Soul Exchanged here, stole the Mass Beast, and then summoned the Baphomet. This in the turn would have then allowed me to bring out the Gazelle King of Mystical Beast, and then I would have had 2 monsters, or added to hand, and then I would have discarded the Exiled Force and summoned my monster to the field in defense mode. So I would have successfully added the Masked Beast, and the only thing that I would have had to fight against was Zoma. But I was greedy. The 3200 damage was too enticing, so I went for that instead. But oh well. Puts back this Metal Reflex line, draws into the Metal Reflex line, and then summons the Breaker, and then attacks into the Exiled Force, and then attacks directly for the Masked Beast. In hindsight, it's fine, because what he would have done is he would have just summoned the Breaker, used the Breaker to pop, or to climb the 1800 defense, and then attack directly with the other Zoma. So that's what he would have done there. I would have had another turn, but from my understanding, I think I draw a Breaker here, so it didn't even matter too much. But yeah. If you guys like this type of content, make sure you leave a like on this video. If you guys like me, make sure you subscribe. And if you like this deck, hey, awesome. You should check it out, use it, play some more rogue decks. I feel like rogue decks is what makes Speed Duels so fun. So you guys should always like test it out, try it out. But yeah, hope you all have a good day. I'll see you guys next time. And yeah, bye-bye.